Welcome back to XPGIN, humanity's official Imperial news source. My name's Captain Shaq. Tonight's top stories. Viewer discretion is advised. What you're about to see may disturb you. This footage was captured by Captain Tyler just before his science ship was physically grabbed and ripped apart. In an effort to determine what kind of threat this thing is, Imperial Command ordered a recon ship with more shielding and defense capabilities sent in to study the creature. The Ravager, formerly captained by the late Admiral Blitz, was dispatched. The Ravager has served in the Imperial Navy for decades with distinction and honor. This Venator-class battleship has massive amounts of firepower, yet it was tossed aside, within seconds of having contact with what some scientists are calling a cross-dimensional being. It would seem only part of the creature is capable of breaking into our dimension. We have no idea what intent such a horror could possibly want to achieve in our universe. In other less horrible news, 6 older Gazanti-class vessels originally dispatched into the fleet to ferry ground troops during planetary invasions have been retrofitted. Brand new anti-missile, anti-fighter turrets have been welded onto the vessel's hull in an effort to help bolster the fleet's ability to deal with such threats. The Imperial Academy has founded a new Fighter Ace program, with pilots from all over the Empire being selected to take on the title of Best of the Best. These pilots fly the most dangerous ships in the fleet, the Imperial TIE Fighter, and her variants. The first 5 candidates to take on this newest superiority fighter, the TIE Interceptors, are Lieutenant Maris Lucky Valdor, an expert Pazak player, Lieutenant James Stone, a man with a high-ranking family pedigree, Lieutenant Jaybird, first pilot crazy enough to slap a hyperdrive to a TIE, Lieutenant Cade Ventra, born on New Terra and survived the first encounter with the automated dreadnought, and lastly, Clint Tucker, former janitor turned space ace, who thought flying what some considered a suicide TIE was better than taking out the trash. If you think you've got what it takes, contact your local Imperial recruiter for more details. The planet of Dwumgar 2 has been greenlit by the Imperial Planetary Development Bureau for terraforming, with Armco once again winning the bid on the project. Armco is holding a Name That Planet contest, asking Imperial citizens to submit names for this new world. Armco has stated that after the fiasco of their construction vessel naming project, Bodie McBoatface, they will be choosing the name out of the submissions submitted, and not going with the most popular vote. In a stunning change in tone, the Republic has opened up what some would call almost friendly diplomatic channels with the Empire. This new contact has even allowed our top negotiators to set up an unprecedented trade deal. Experts in Xeno-foreign affairs claim it's no surprise the Republic is suddenly looking for any friends it can get after losing their first real engagement with the Crusaders. Speaking of Crusaders, Imperial dry docks all over New Terra and Emperor's Landing have been working 26 hours a day to produce new ships for the fleet. Congratulations to the latest fleet officers taking command. Of the new escort carrier class, we have Captain Andre of the Blob, Captain Phaela of the Empress, Captain David Femmer of the Lathier, and Captain Mello 7 of the Queen Anne. 2 new mighty Imperial Star Destroyers have come off the line. Captain Akir of the Renewed Valor and Captain David of the Washington have taken command. The First Fleet's Brawler line has gotten a much-needed upgrade, with 6 new Arquintans-class Brawler ships. Captain Raptor has taken command of Heaven's Daybreak, Arkinson has taken command of the Avenger, Braden Klen has taken over the SS Samson, JT McLobby has taken over Revenge of Fluffy. Well, that's an odd name. Captain Itchier has taken command of the Xerix, and Captain Darkwolf of the Santa Fe. Fight well and die well, captains and crew of the Empire. This wraps up tonight's netcast. Thank you for joining us this evening. I'm Captain Shaq with XPGIN. Join the Empire today for a better tomorrow. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Captain Shaq here. Welcome back to the epic campaign of Stellaris, the Galactic Empire, spreading almost halfway through the universe. The Crusader threat lies just off our border. Actually, they're almost going to be touching our border because I believe we're gonna own, they're gonna own this territory soon. Whoops. Right here, because we're in the middle of integrating them, and that's why we are basically chewing through all of our influence right now. Ouch. Ugh. I look forward to this being finished. As soon as this is done, we can get our influence back up there, we can actually start colonizing again. But, where were we? Well, what were we doing? Let me look at the First Fleet real quick. So the First Fleet, oh, no way. Oh, I totally forgot about this. Shit, because I didn't name it. The Doolittle? Really? That's what you named my Super Star Destroyer? You're killing me, Smalls. All right, well, the main fleet is pretty substantial, 74,000. What we're probably up against is, what did we say, 100,000? Big issue. But I didn't take into account we had a Super Star Destroyer. Now, I didn't name this after one of you guys because I kind of forgot that it had finished building by the time this episode would be starting. So I'll do that in the next episode. Somebody's gonna get command of a Super Star Destroyer. It will not be called the Doolittle, that will be renamed. And that'll bring the fleet up to a fleet power of what? 82? So 80, it'll be over 80. Still not quite there to fight the Crusaders, which is insane when you think about it. I mean, look at all the Victory class and the Acclamators, and yet we're still not ready. The new Arquintons classes have joined the fleet, as well as the new TIE Fighter Aces should be in there. We can actually hear them in the fleet now. There's one of them right there. So, awesome. I actually didn't name all of the TIEs, so we'll have to do that in the next one as well. Let's see, what do we got going on? Well, we're gonna go ahead and unpause. We need to use up some cash. Because we're trading for so much energy, we're maxing out our energy really quickly. We're almost maxed out on fleet size too. Shit. I mean, we can buy some ships. I know what we need to do. If we're gonna max out on fleet size, that means we need to build some space stations. That's what we need to do. So, Besnar, you're about to be upgraded. You're about to get 14 planet, huh? You're about to get some space station. That's what I'm gonna give you. You already have a space station. Is it upgraded? And it's upgraded. All right, well, forget that, never mind. Let's go to New Vegas. That's one of our old wrecked worlds. And you also have a space station. Is it upgraded? It is upgraded. All right, I've actually kept up with this. Northeast Outpost. 1.3 space station should be already upgraded. It is. It looks like these worlds have already been. Oh, it must be because they're already managed. So we'll go through the ones that we're managing. And we'll buy up a bunch of spaceports and then we'll upgrade them. That'll be a nice bit of cash. Go ahead and build. We will not be building colony ship. You upgrade. This is just going to use up minerals. This is going to use up our power. Indeed. I mean, it's good to still have these because if we do get attacked, it'll give us a little bit of time, not a whole lot, but a little bit of time, to a delayed action to get reinforcements to whatever station's being attacked. What can we invest energy credits into that would be worth it, other than more fleet power, which, you know, we're not quite there yet. Let's see if there's any upgrades that we need to do. You've got, oh, it's already queued up, and you've got tons of upgrades to do as this world continues to grow. You know what, why don't we build a droid for this right here? And you know what, since this doesn't actually have an output, let's put a droid there to maintain our, what is this, the Monument of Purity, to keep them happy. Now, I don't know what to spend our cash on. Like, what we were throwing all of our energy into before was fleet maintenance. Our research is completed on the cruiser assembly shipyards. Oh, that'll be good with our new space stations. We can get TIE Hunters. Or we can up our military, better torpedoes. TIE Hunters are 40,000, better torpedoes are 30,000. Torpedoes do a lot of damage, and they penetrate shields. Go ahead, do the thing. Everything else, like, we could set up, I don't know what we want to do here. We're just gonna have to live with being maxed out on energy credits because we have a crap ton coming from trade, 161. What can we do to increase our energy holdings? I don't believe our brand new planet, Ambor Prime. Let's see.
Research.
Well, you can't do anything until your population grows a bit more. Okay, well, here's what we're gonna do for you then. We're gonna go ahead and build a couple of droids to give you access to, hopefully, an upgraded planet tile. Droids are great at running mines and food production, so I'll buy another one. What do you cost to build, actually? Let's look real quick. To build a droid requires mostly power. All right, so you do eat power. Research completed. Fleet cap has actually improved. Oh, nice. We're already up to 528. It looks like we're gonna be building up the fleet some more. I want stuff that'll make the fleet better, not just fleet cap, but make them better individually. Crew quarters engineering bay. Lowers the ship repair cost. And also lowers ship upkeep cost. Oh, it's a module though. Crew quarters. I mean, 10% off the upkeep is nice, and that's a substantial amount if you take it off, say, a Super Star Destroyer, which is 40 energy credits per Star Destroyer. That might not be bad. It's also a really short research, so let's go ahead and do it. Unpause, let time continue. Now, what the hell? Alvari Collective has a 31 fleet. Oh, is this? Yeah, it is. It's our fleet. This is the Alliance fleet that we've built. Wow, we gotta upgrade you guys. We gotta pour some resources into building that. Sadly, because I am not the leader of the fleet, and I won't be until 2398, so not for another 10 years. But once I am, we can dump some serious resources into upgrading the Alliance fleet for combat. I would like the Alliance fleet, because here's how I see this playing out. I'm gonna let you guys in on my strategy here. I want a fleet that can take on a single Crusader fleet. Like one-on-one, their 100K fleet versus mine, and I know I can win. I want the Alliance fleet to be able to do the same, so when the war starts, and that Alliance fleet, if I don't have control over it, still could get work done without me. But we'll see how it goes. I am well aware we are maxed out on energy. One of you guys told me some information that I wasn't aware of. If you leave a ship with extra power, you will get a bonus to just about everything. So there's all the power bits there. Kind of cool. Like, you'll get a bonus to engines and stuff if you leave the ship having extra power, which isn't something that I've done in the past. So I may have to look into that and see if those bonuses are worth it. Now, sadly, from what I've researched, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, this is the home system for the First League, the ancient race of aliens that came before us, that all came together into a federation. And we found it, yet it means nothing to us because the system has already been scanned. Whether or not this is considered a bug, but we don't get anything for it because we started next to the system. Like, we're there now. Like, here's the recon fleet. First recon battle group is here. We've sent an expedition in. Let's see if I can pull up the quest here. It basically says send an expedition out there as soon as possible to uncover their secrets. We have done this. We've sent a science ship out here and a recon fleet, a combat fleet, and we have found nothing. Except a toxic world. So, a toxic world we can't seem to do anything with. There's our science ship, and it's like he's just hanging out above it. Go upgrade, science ship. Just go upgrade. All right, let's back out. Our construction ship, have we expanded the Empire in any way that we can actually make use of you? Not really. Oh, yes, we have. Actually, we can pick up a research station there. You're outside the border, right? Yes, you are, but barely. You've got actually a mining station that can be put down, so take advantage of that. And our new territory to the north has yet to be exploited. Get up there and build all the things, particularly those research stations. I need every research station I can get. Why do we own this? Oh, because we took Ambor Prime. That's right. We took this over, and we should be upgrading. You're growing really slowly. Like, super slow. Oh, that's because that's your trait. The Predators have a population growth that's like minus 20% or some shenanigans. It's fine, it's fine. All right, how are we doing on that integration? We are 6 months away from integration. We are about to bottom out on influence, which makes me sad, but we are gonna pick up this territory and a mix of this territory in here, sorta. And I guess this, we gotta make sure we get rid of this frontier outpost too. We don't need that frontier outpost. Chances are, nah, we probably won't. We might claim this territory, but I doubt it because of their capital is so close. They'll probably own it, but we're gonna grab this. I wonder, because I'm taking this territory over,
complete.
Will
Ships
it
upgraded.
boost my border up and allow me to claim maybe some more of this? At least push up my border against theirs. I don't know. The Crusaders. Oh, we're so screwed. No, we're not. We're fine. The Crusaders are not going to wipe us out. The fleet is building. We've doubled the fleet power in all of a handful of months. Our research is just finished. What do we have? Something good. Come on. Climate restoration allows us to... Tomb worlds. Perfect. Do the Tomb world research. Why is this perfect? Because we've got Tomb worlds off, like, what is this? This is Tomb world, right? Yes. And we can terraform this in our territory, expand our border out here, do it again, and take the rest of these worlds. It's something that I really, really want to do. You guys. Let's see. Federation builders, offer association, offer protectorate status. If I offer them protectorate status, this will pay 80% reduced tech costs for any tech their overlord knows. And once they know 40% of the amount, they'll be... They'll be turned 2 vassals once they know 40%. Will they ever know 40% though? That just takes forever. I'd rather just demand you guys be my vassal, but that's not gonna happen. Protectorate status will give us, let's go ahead and do it. You guys are now protectorates. Will give us an extra bit, I don't know how much. Council of Bear, 0.5. We're getting 0.5 influence from having them as protectorates. And eventually they will be vassals, and then eventually they will join us. Who knows how long that's gonna take though? Like, this seems the most sketchy way of getting people into your territory. Warning, critical resource, -20 to happiness. Oh, but it's not for long, just hang in there for 1 more month. 1 more month. Here we go, so let's watch the map change. Unemployment, not concerned. I know, I built the buildings before I had the population. Very Chinese government thing to do. Boom, new territory has been, oh, we like own part of the like center of the universe, very strange. We also have food problems on our new worlds, and we've got too many worlds to deal with. So, what I'm gonna do, I wanna integrate you guys. Are you still vassals? You're not vassals, you're protectorates. See, they've been protectorates for ages, for like decades, and their research is never gonna catch up to ours, I feel like. How can we aid the reign of Grimral Doomhammer? That is the coolest freaking name for an emperor. Well, we don't really have anything for you. I would love to offer you integration, but your technology is pathetic. Yeah, it's still inferior, so shit, you've got a long way to go. Because I want this territory, I do, but I don't want to have to like go to war with them. You guys too, you're protectorates as well. I mean, I like that we're getting influence from this. Wow, your frontier outposts are just wrecking our ability to generate influence. Let's go ahead and kill those real quick. Influence is far more important than your... in your core world, you have a frontier outpost? Why? Oh, no, you don't. It's the protectorate that's got one in there, so not me. But you do, and I bet... Nope. Where's all of our... Where are these frontier outposts? There should be just one. Let's see, frontier outposts. In Federation, -3 to frontier outposts. We'll let it update. Because I've already destroyed one. All right, it's already gone. We've got to deal with this, actually. Actually, we don't, if I'm looking at it. Yes, we're over our limit, but it's eating 20% of our energy credits. We have tons of energy coming in. No, we don't. All right. It looks like we need to either expand a sector or make a new one now. How do we want to handle this? Well, Alteran miasma fields. We could expand this sector, or we could expand this one. Where's our sector management? Those are our factions. Sector management. What sector? This is Bob, right? Yeah, this is the Bob sector. Bob sector, you're getting a... Do I want to make a new sector? I kind of do, and have all these worlds, once they're integrated, put into that sector. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make a new sector, because I want to make this one a research sector. So, let's do planets and sectors, create new sector. What are we gonna name it after? I can always rename it later. Yeah, I'll rename it. Let's just add you worlds to the sector. We do own all this territory. Because of all the bonuses that I get to border expansion, it pushed it over all 3 of these worlds. We just claimed this. And they already had stations on them. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I will add you to the sector and these worlds so it'll manage them. You guys are not actually within our world because we got rid of that border. All right then. I guess that's our new sector. And that sector is called, do what now? That's terrible. No, we're not calling you that. I don't know what we're gonna call you though. We'll call you, well, you know what? We had a great admiral once, Admiral Blitz, so we'll call it the Blitz sector. For a couple of reasons. One, it's bordering them, so when we attack them, we're probably going to blitz through the Blitz sector. Womp womp. That's what we're going with, though. All right, so we're 7 of 7 now on our controlled worlds. We've got planets that are starving. Not really our problem anymore. I've assigned them, and let's go ahead and get back into the sector. Planets and sectors. We're gonna define what you are. You're gonna be a research sector, so sector settings. Military stations, you are allowed to build. Space constructions are fine. You're allowed to colonize. Yes, you're allowed to do all of the things. Redevelopment, and focus on research, if you would be so kind. And we're not going to take, I'm actually gonna give you a bunch of minerals and a bunch of resources. That way you can actually rebuild your stuff. So, looks good. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Cool beans. We'll come back to you, but we'll put you at like nothing. Just go. Get that research, I want it. So they're at 16, 14, and 16. Well, there's only 2 planets here, but they've got a lot of space to build for only having 2 planets. Let's see how this changes in like a decade, if I can remember to look at the Blitz sector. Speaking of Blitz sector, yeah, the only way that I'm gonna expand you is either 1, we go to the Crusaders, we go against the Crusaders, and we start to win, which will be a big ass question mark if that happens. You guys need, like desperately need, space stations, like maxed out space stations above your worlds. I like that your spaceport is an alien spaceport. That makes me happy. Did we ever find out if we could build the mega carrier? Because it was all broken? Let's see, what was that considered? That was the carrier, right? No, those are normal carriers, which we actually have some in the fleet now. No, what we wanted was,
Construction complete.
transport ships, defense, cruisers, battle cruisers, light cruisers, dreadnought. Were you considered a dreadnought? No. Only the Allegiance battle cruiser is considered a dreadnought. I think he re-designated what class this is. The secular is what it is, unless he just removed it, which is totally possible. He may have removed the, I think he did. Maybe he put it in like the Rebel pack. Because we had a secular, and now, if we look at the secular, we can't actually build one, because you can't see it. So maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm blind. You guys let me know. What do we want to do now? I told you guys you can colonize, right? So, our research. We were going to do a terraforming. 5 more months until we get new shields. I wish we'd pick up new reactors. We desperately need new reactors. Anyways, 5 more months till we get our new shields. That means a fleet overhaul, prepping for the invasion. 70 months until we pick up the climate restoration. Once we have this, we'll be able to restore the climate of this burned out berg here, and you guys have to figure out what kind of name we're gonna use for this planet. We've already got a planet called New Vegas. Maybe we should keep with the Fallout theme. So what would be a Fallout name? I'll let you guys figure it out. Trade deal has expired. No, our energy credit trade deal with the Ovari Collective that we were using to just get their Get their friendliness up. Do we want to continue that? They really like us because we're in a federation. I want to keep the energy up because that's how we're going to be fueling the fleet. So give me a monthly transfer of your resources. How high are you willing to go? Not that high. Hold control, you can do them by tens. You're willing to go 110. Are you serious? Oh, because you don't have a fleet, because the Crusaders kicked the shit out of you, and you care not about minerals. You must have a ton of energy coming in. Wow, even at 600, all right, well, we won't trade with you right now, because you want ridiculousness. Energy, storage is full on minerals. All right, it's time to build some new ships. It's time to start flushing out the rest of the fleet. So let's go starport. I mean, how do we feel about building some dreadnoughts? I mean, we have only one dreadnought in the fleet. I was going to build a heavy interdictor as well to replace it. Clear design, autocomplete. What do you give me? I like that it's auto mixing in ion disruptors to kill shields. What's the range on those? The range is only 40. Yeah, our biggest advantage if we get into a fight is we need to drop on top of the enemy fleet, not do a long-range fight. One of the things that I have noticed from you guys is that the best armor I've got? Yeah, Dursteel, it is. One of the things that I have, all right, we'll save this design, that I have noticed from you guys is the long-range capabilities of the Crusaders. Seems to be something that the bulk of you say is a thing that we have to worry about. The new shielding technology is done. I just did a design for a heavy destroyer, and this technology just finished. Warp Drive 3, or better disruptors. I don't think it's gonna be speed that makes a difference in this fight. I think it's gonna be firepower. And we are using, did I just say we're using disruptors? Go ahead and continue. Let's go back to that ship designer, go back to this. You are using ion disruptors. Clear design, autocomplete. You are using the new shields. Look at all of that power. Just to run those shields. I hope they're good. I feel like that's too much. And not enough armor now. I mean, my armor's only 52% on this dreadnought. Just to have that extra shielding. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about these designs. Heavy shields or heavy armor? What should we do? I wish we had more intel on what we were up against. All right, let's save you. We'll retrofit you, and we'll retrofit the clear design autocomplete, the Star Destroyers as well. Pick up these new shield generators. And we'll do that upgrade. We'll do this in chunks, is what I think we're gonna do. We'll do the Venators as well. Clear, auto upgrade. Oh, the Tachyon Lance 2s, we haven't equipped those yet. That's right, we picked those up in the last episode. We need them. And let's see what it takes. So that should eat a little bit of resources. The fleet is upgrading. We'll just do it in chunks. We could have done the whole thing, but...
Ships upgraded.
What are we up to? 85K with our, look at the difference between the Doomhammer and our newest Super Star Destroyer that's still waiting the command crew to arrive to name it. I love it. Because we built the oversized one because we're an Imperial fleet. We get this bonus that we can build these oversized ships. Like, what's the fire damage? 13,000 versus 7. It doubles its firepower. Oh, ship upgrades are already completed. I mean, I guess there aren't that many ISDs comparatively. All right, ship designer. We'll go through the fleet and just do the full-on upgrade. So, clear design, autocomplete. Everything to run that shield is what it's done. There's no armor on this at all. It's mixing in these in every single one of these builds. It is. It really is. The gauze, the new Gazanti is clear. You're already getting retrofitted. Autocomplete. Not a whole big change there. Just you're picking up the new shield. The broadsides. These things are cool looking. The Super Star Destroyer. Autocomplete with those new shielding. Oh, man. We already did Venators, we already did Conquerors, we already did ISDs. Let's pick up Clear Design Autocomplete, the Emperor's, the Shack class carrier that we built way long ago. I should probably build some more of these. The one we have is an oversized Imperial one. Victory class. You, I believe, no, you don't. We didn't do the research, or we're doing it now. We're doing it now. Tier 2, yeah, Tier 2. Torpedo systems. Yeah, you're fine. Our escort ships shouldn't be a huge difference. This gets me excited. With the fleet having more of these ion disruptors, we should be pretty good. What do you got for us? We have reached the end of our agreement, human. We have shipped the spices to your worlds. The spice must flow. Yes, continue. The spice must flow. It actually says it. TIE Interceptor. We're not gonna have any upgrades for you for a bit. We just did you. The Volga. Oh God, you haven't been upgraded in 200 years. 300 years. We'll do an upgrade. Same with you. You have been upgraded. Just not all that recently. Everybody's getting upgrades. Science ships. It's been some time for you boys as well. I think we're getting low on science ships, aren't we? I guess not. Where'd you extra science ships come from? Building up that influence as well. What? Battlecruiser. Clear. Autocomplete. See, there's the mega carrier and it doesn't show up anymore. And when you go to it, it gives you Allegiance Battlecruiser. So he must have removed it for some reason. I wonder why. That kind of sucks. Clear design, autocomplete. I need some TIE interceptors in this, or TIE advanced for that matter. We did finish the TIE advanced research. I have not built any. So if you want to be a TIE advanced pilot, like we did the TIE interceptors, leave your story in the comments below, just like we did in the last episode, and I will go through them. Or Veil4 will. He's helping me out with the channel now. So, what do we got? We need to upgrade the fleet. We got 85K. Let's upgrade with the new shielding technology. Let's see what that improves. This might take a bit longer. It's not that bad, actually. That's going pretty quick. We can also send in the first recon group. You go ahead and get upgrades. Where in the what? Where the hell? Why do we have you? What a random little combat group here. Gore's class. Torpedo boats. We have a little group of torpedo boats. I don't know why we do. Where are you guys at? And then we got, I know why I have you, because you're part, yeah, you're part of the former, I mean, I guess I'll keep you. It's weird to have these guys mixed in there, but I guess we'll keep you. How are we doing on fleet cap? We could totally build some more ships. Now, I promised that I would flush out the ISD fleet. I also wanted to build a heavy interdictor. So let's grab a heavy interdictor, and let's grab up, because we've got a lot more ISD captains that are waiting in the wings. And I was wrong about the Arquintans class. I thought I had used up all the patrons, what is it? I think it's Arquintans considered a cruiser, so cruiser class captain patron levels. No, there are like 10 left, even after the 5 that we added in the last episode. So I need to get you guys in there. We're gonna bring 3 more ISD battleships to the fleet, and we are also going to pick up
ships upgraded.
Some visual escorts. Some extra torps. Nah, I don't want to do victory classes. I kind of want to do some more Conqueror classes because they're freaking cool. Gigantic laser beams of justice. The Venator gets them too, though. That's why I'm always like, well, if I could do that, I could go Venator, and then I get more large cannons, and I get the super laser of doom. But is what it is. The fleet is upgraded. We are now at 88K. Enemy fleet is at 100, so getting there, if we mix the first battle group into the fleet, we can bump over 90. Who's our admiral right now? There's no good way for me to get you experience. Because you'd bump it up if I could get you a little bit higher, other than going to war. And there's nobody really to go to war with until we go to war with the final, with the Crusaders. What we can do is take our construction ship and start reinforcing all of the worlds, before we do that are building our ships. So, the fortress, clear, auto design. What did you put in here? You picked up jump drive snares. Yeah, I had to say that's probably the best.
Ships upgraded.
Construction ship. What ships? Construction ship, get over here, build a military station, pick up a frontier defense station. That way, if they do invade, at least the nearby construction ports will have some type of defense. Maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe I'll be able to fight them with a station within range. That would be really nice. Now, how are we doing here? I feel like we're burning too much of this. We're still losing 3 to frontier outposts. 2 from Federation. We need to find out where these frontier outposts are and destroy them. We don't need these frontier outposts. Sorta. There's one here. I say that. Dwumger, have you... You're Alpine. We can colonize you. I'm just not sure with what. How do you deal with Alpine? Plus 20% continental preference. Or I could terraform it. Terraform it? You are terraforming, right. You're only 400 days away too, you're almost done. That's right, I forgot, that was even in the intro of the script that I just wrote. As soon as we take this, I'll be able to get rid of this frontier outpost. So that's one outpost. Where's the other 2? Could just colonize you. Same with this world here. Not that world. Oh, all right. You guys live on a frozen tundra. No wonder you are really unhappy. I've got you living on Hoth. I didn't put you on that planet. I'm not really sure why you're on that planet. You guys don't like icy. Either do you? Habitability 100%, I guess so. I kind of want to grab this just so we own this territory back here.
Research complete.
I do. I kind of do. Wait a minute. That's a science ship. Okay. Well, why don't we, one, get rid of this extra science ship? We don't need you. Let's pick up New Terra. How are you doing on this? Oh, you're building all kinds of shit. Let's use Atlantis Prime. Build me a colony ship of humans. Really? You know what? No. Colony ship. You didn't even ask me what kind. You just started building one. Fine. Colony ship from that world. Do it. What do we got? Hyperlane mapping. This would be amazing if I knew what kind of engines these guys use. Does it tell you? It doesn't tell you. We don't know what they use. That technology would be such an advantage if I knew where they were coming from. The research is fast though, so I could do it anyways, and I could reinforce those lanes just in case they're using hyperspace technology. Damn, I don't know. I kinda wanna know. It would be short. I don't care about build cost. We're doing really well on cash. What does this do? You know what, hyperlane mapping. There's no reason not to do it. On the off chance they're using hyperspace lanes, oh man, I could reinforce their entrances to my territory and to my allies' territory with defense stations. So they have to go through like a 3 or 4 stack of defense stations and just completely decimate them. If only. I bet they're using warp drives though. I mean, how would I know? I can't inspect their ships. I guess watch their movements and see if they follow the hyperspace lanes. That'd be one way of doing it. I don't know. I don't know, you guys, if you have an idea on how I can figure out what kind of engines they use, because when you click on their ships and you try to click like First Fleet, if I try to click on one of their ships, I can't click this. I can't look at show details. Even when I have a ship in the system, I can't do it because their technology is just so far beyond ours. Yeah, it's a thing, so. How's that colony ship doing? It's in the works. How's the terraforming doing? Oh, we don't have the technology yet. We're working on the technology to do it. A frozen climate. No, I want to terraform this. Or I want this terraformed, excuse me. Do I have the colony ship for this already? I probably should build it. Atlantis Prime, Starport. Give me another colony ship. Humans. Now you're wearing clothes. I love how you guys just randomly... Fanatic militarists. Let's just go with... There we go. We'll have 2 colony ships ready. We're expanding the Empire. I want as much territory as I can get. Protectorate subjects cannot be integrated. Has to have been a subject for 3,600 days. So 2,400? Really? Are you already at the research requirement? I hope so. I'd love to take over this territory back here. Bring another species into the fold. Now, as for the Republic, we have a major trade deal going on right now. You don't like us, but we're working it up. Allied to rivals. Stop rivaling them, guys. We need as many friends as we can get. Who are your rivals? The Just Con, of course. I wish I could ask for them to stop rivaling. I wonder if that's a mod or if they added that in the newest version. Because these are, I have no way of communicating with them being like, hey, stop rivaling them. We need to make them friendly. We need to maybe bring them into the Alliance so we can make the Alliance fleet stronger. Or we just need to get them friendly with us so I can get their sensor data. You guys haven't declared war yet, have you? No, not yet. They haven't expanded anymore. God. In their first 2 wars, they ended them so quickly and they doubled their space, their controlled territory. It's nuts. Absolutely nuts. The fleet is now up to 90K. Oh, that's good stuff. Let's turn off. Stop tracking. Because you can't do anything with it. Colony ships. Oh no, who died? Oh, Doomhammer, let's pause it. Doomhammer has passed away at age 85. He was a long-running emperor. He had the first superstar destroyer named after him, and it's sad to see him go. Let's see who's up for election. We only have 1 Moff up for election? Why? What happened to the rest? Are all our Moffs dead? That'd be so sad. Planetary sectors, let me see. No, we've got other sector governors. I guess you're up. All right, Moff McAlden, you are up. I'm gonna abstain. I wonder who's gonna win. Our new Emperor, Moff McAlden, now Emperor McAlden, I need to change your name, has taken command of the Empire. Doomhammer's dead. That makes me sad. Doomhammer was awesome. That also means, I believe we can build ourselves another stupidly large ship. The question is, what will it be? I guess another superstar destroyer? That's a lot of power. That is
Construction complete.
That is a metric ton of energy that we'd be dumping into just 3 ships. And look, we're already down on, who do we lose now? Doomhammer's dead. Tiberius is dead. One of our scientists. No, our engineering scientist working on the new technology. Let's recruit a new one. Military leader. Military theater research. You know what? Let's do that. And I will name you by the next episode. That's considered military research, right?
Construction complete.
No, that's rocketry. All right, clear you, clear you. Yeah, I know, we're full on energy. A little concerned with where our power is going right now. Because we're only plus 90 and we're getting a trade income of 127. That's a massive trade income. If we lose that, we're gonna go into the negatives pretty quickly. I feel like we need to bolster it. Offer trade deal. Would you be willing to give us a monthly transfer of energy? At any rate? How about 30? I'm down with 30. We'll give you minerals. Our minerals never stop. Take what I can get. I want that number nice and high. Gotta maintain the fleet's fuel source. Another battleship has come off the line. Excellent. And our construction ship isn't building right now. Did you finish your construction job? You did. The new military station is operational. Fantastic. When we have hyperspace lanes, I'm gonna have more work for you, because I'm gonna reinforce those lanes just to be on the safe side. I believe those military stations only take a handful of energy credits to run. So our colony ships should be done. As soon as I find them. All right, colony ships. One of you is heading out to the tiny world of... Not that one. This one. Just to grab up these last two worlds in the corner here. And I want to turn these into research stations. We need them. So, go ahead and... Oh, you're kidding me. We used up the stuff to get that scientist. The influence. We need 133 influence for this. And we still have two other unaccounted for... Bam. Frontier outpost right there.
Research complete.
Unnecessary. Get rid of you. That's because we integrated this territory up here. That's why. And then there's one right here, but we don't want to get rid of that one. Frontier outpost? Yep. See what happens. We just got rid of this, but we do own this. We need to colonize this world. Like right now. I bet it costs too much for us to do it. Was this tropical? What are you? Ugh. Seriously? You're temperate. How much will it cost us to get out there? It'll push it out, but I don't know if it'll push it out far enough. We need to own this territory. We can grab this. Sit on the middle. Get out there. Let's grab up some more territory to the north. We are not researching. Pause this real fast. Warp Drive 3 has come up again. I'm tempted. What are you? FTL speed. What? Okay, so this is a rare technology, an extremely rare. FTL speed at 50%, sensor range 100. How can we say no to that? An extremely rare aerosol of exotic particles. It has been deposited on a number of worlds through meteor impacts, but its true origin is a mystery. If ingested by psionically gifted individuals, Zero acts as a very potent and addictive drug that enhances psi abilities. Don't care about any of that. 50% to FTL speed. Yeah, I will pay big monies to get that. We need that in our lives. That actually won't take too long to research too. 34 months isn't bad. That's fantastic. Oh, I hope. I mean, we cover a lot of territory. Good chance we'll get that. 50% to our FPL speed means that we can get in and out of into fights way faster. Oh, we've got the warp technology. So let's see what we've got here. They're warp lanes. They have an avenue directly into our territory here at Dorifil. Trade deal has expired with the just cause autocracy. That's fine. That's actually not an entrance. That's not an entrance at all. It looks like the only entrance into this territory is right here. Right outside Kashyyyk. From here, they can split multiple directions. But I like this. Reinforcements from Kashyyyk could make it there. We can put multiple defense stations in this system just to be on the safe side. We can put them on the side of Kashyyyk so it pulls them to it. And then when we hyperspace in, we hyperspace on top of them. Where's our construction ship? I mean, is there a reason not to use this possible advantage? I can't think of one. Yeah, she could be right here, so we'd be coming out of hyperspace somewhere in this territory. So let's do something like that. And we could even do like a cluster of them. Maybe even do another design, one that has like mines or something. But for right now, we'll work on just having the one. Wow, yeah, that's only one entrance. I'm kind of curious what you guys think. In the next series, I'm talking about doing one from like the Rebel Alliance's perspective. That kind of underdog story. I have a few ideas with it and to tie it in with the Star Wars Galaxies Guild. Now, my question is, should we just have the whole universe use these hyperspace lanes? Because I think that would open up some interesting gameplay, having these like blockade areas and being able to lock down areas of the galaxy, or being locked into areas of the galaxy. Could open up some future problems. Military station health, that could be good. Missiles, no. I mean, this is weird. Are they that good though? That's a lot of research. This is just as much. I actually get this because of a research bonus. Unlike, oh, I get this one too. Ha. 25%, minus 25% because of my research agreements. I like the idea of bolstering the military stations. That's gonna take a long time though. All right, let's go with the fire sprays. We'll take a look at them. Maybe we'll have some patrons will get to be captaining their own Slave Ones, Boba Fett ships. All right, so our construction ship is heading out to build a blockade there. The primary fleet, you know, you're not really doing any good where you're at. Instead of Rakuli, why don't I move you to Kashyyyk? Yep, look at that. You move the fleet just for a second, and it's immediately draining power from our stockpile. So take up position there, orbit above Kashyyyk. Where's the recon battle group? Are you guys in orbit over something? You are, because we upgraded you. Right. All right, cool. This'll fix itself. Don't need this science ship. Not even quite sure where you came from. Probably one of the territories that I claimed. Our new colony is heading out. You should be, yes you are, fantastic, but I bet... Dwumgar, you are one of these massive worlds. And I'm going to send a colony ship out to colonize it. Oh, you're not actually gonna cost me that much. Oh, that's great. Sit on... I just go in the middle. You're gonna be a research world. I need more technology. No. You were fine. Get in there. Cool. And we'll rename you. Was that? I think that's the world that I was gonna have you guys name. So I need your suggestions in the comments. I should have put that in the intro as well. And then I guess we'll hold here at least until these worlds are taken over. I know we're using up influence because we have an outpost, but it's giving us more territory. Oh God, I want this research like soon as possible. I want to know if we've got this in our territory, and if we don't, we need to go get it. Psionic research. There goes our colony ships.
Construction complete.
The second fleet? Oh, I was gonna say the second fleet. Why do I have a second fleet that's only 1,500? It's not. New Conqueror class mega laser capital ships are starting to come off the line. Good. The fleet's up to 88. It's getting more and more powerful. It still stuns me that when we first ran into the Crusaders, when they started their first war, they outgunned a single one of their fleets, and we don't know how many they have, but a single one of their fleets outgunned every other race in the galaxy. What, 5-1? Easy? If we combined all of our fleets at the beginning, we probably wouldn't have made one of theirs. My fleet was the strongest in the universe at 35,000 or 40,000. That's crazy. Like, what do you do? If we were the Holy Mandate, we would be done. There'd be nothing we could do. Expand out to like the other side of the universe if we can travel over there and get as far away from the Crusaders as possible and hope the other alliances and empires can fight them off. That's the only thing I could think of doing. Are you in orbit yet? You're in orbit. Why are we chewing through our power right now? Yeah, why are we eating power like it's going out of style? 508 to ship maintenance. Yeah, that's fine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, we're colonizing 2 worlds. That's why.
Colony established.
Colonies eat power when you do it. We should probably open up a couple more trade agreements with some of the other groups in the universe, like Holy Mandate. How badly do you need? I bet you don't have any. No, I don't want that. I bet you don't have any resources that you can give up. But let's see, monthly transfer. Nope, you're not having it. Okay. And I believe the Republic, we still have a massive trade deal, but let's see if we can do another one. You got any extra? Oh, you do. You straight up do. What about, Oh, but you don't need minerals. Yeah, you don't need minerals. Which is strange. You think you'd be building ships. That's why we're eating up all of our power, because we have too many planets colonized. What colony have we set up so far? We just picked up the Calithium Prime. That would be way out here. We're gonna have to get rid of one of our worlds. Construction ship, get up here and take advantage of the new resources that we've picked up. Build research and build mining outposts. We're gonna have to add one of our worlds to a sector, and I'm thinking I'm gonna continue to expand. You know what? No, we need to start a new sector. We do. We need to start a new sector. We can still have more sectors, I think. Let's see, planetary sectors. I want to have more research sectors, and I don't want to mess with our power generation ones right now, because we have a number of them. So let's see. We can have tons of sectors. Yeah, we're fine. Ambor will be the center of the sector. Is this really a... I guess it is. I guess we just took those. We've never scanned these 2 worlds. This should put us back in the positives. Do I... Oh, shit, why did I do that? When you remove a system from a sector, it costs influence. I just clicked it. I just did that. No, we're gonna let you build up on your own. I'm not gonna micromanage you. I'm trying to refrain from micromanaging all these planets. I want to. And you're going to be a research-centric sector. Good? Everybody's been added? All right, looks good to me. So let's set up your settings. You're going to be a research center, and you're allowed to do all of the things. So go, do all the things. Unurian League. Why won't you join us? What do we have to do to get you to join us? Pathetic, and do I have to like fly the fleet over there and fly the flag? It'd be cool if that mattered. Like if their opinion changed based on where I apply military force, or just like flying military force around them. So they have this massive fleet passing through their sector. And they're like, you know what? Maybe we should just peacefully join you and not mess with that nonsense. So, powerful pop faction. They're starting to riot. Well, why don't we swap it up? Let's get rid of you. Actually, let's just suppress you both. You've only got 2 supporters, but those 2 supporters are rioting. Those two supporters aren't having it. All right, let's take a real quick look at the fleet before we call this episode complete. The fleet is at 91K. It is looking pretty damn good. It has 2 Super Star Destroyers. The ISD fleet has been fleshed out substantially, and we have a nice chain of Venators. I'm digging it. The small ships in the fleet, including our Gladiators all the way up to our Crusaders, it's looking good. Here's Captain Baleforce. It's looking pretty good. I'm pretty excited by it. I think we're gonna have a fighting chance. I wasn't sure. I thought we were done when the Crusaders popped up and said, you know, we're taking over the universe. But they're taking their time taking over the universe. It's giving us a chance to catch up. So we might be able to take these guys on. Maybe. Just maybe. All right, if you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments below how you think it's going, any tactical advice you have, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Also, if you want to be a TIE Advanced Ace pilot, leave your story in the comments below. If you left a story to be a TIE Advanced pilot in the last episode, you can copy pasta that. I don't mind. Feel free. All right, guys. See you in the next one. Later, everybody.